NFL Network insider, Ian Rapoport, at Rapsheet on Twitter. How are you, Ian?
I'm good, Rich. How are you? Sorry, I had to push it back a little bit. I didn't want to take the call and then have to hang up on you or something. So,
what were you doing? What were you doing though? So darn important. Something for the network.
I was listening to Andrew Siciliano give me minute-long questions. It just took a long time, you know.
Damn, I gotta get after him, man. I gotta get after him. So what is everybody talking about? What is the number one story that folks there at Lucas Oil in the information business is trying to find out or talking about? What's the scuttlebutt, sir?
Well, there's a couple of things going on. There's the where's everyone going in free agency. And, it's interesting this year because some of the questions have sort of already been answered. Like it's not is Kirk Cousins going to be free? Like we know he's going to be free. We know that probably 3 or maybe 4 big-time suitors that he's going to have. So that's where Cousins is going to go, how strong the Vikings are going to be, what the Jets are going to offer, where the Broncos are going to be. I mean, that's certainly the talk here is the quarterback market in free agency. And then, as far as the draft goes, it's where do the quarterbacks rank? I mean, it's Saquon Barkley's great, and then where do the quarterbacks rank? And I've been a little surprised at how many people think Sam Darnold is going number 1. I didn't realize there was that much of a separation, but from a lot of the people I speak with, that's what it sounds like.
Huh. And then maybe that's what led him to think I don't have to spin it on Saturday.
That's exactly right. And that's been some of the justification. It's been like, well, considering the position he's in, why does he have to throw him? Which obviously, he clearly has some good information and good beliefs that he has really a chance to go number 1. And, I personally wish everybody would throw because why not? And it's fun and just throw. But I understand why he believes he's in the position where he doesn't have to kind of take that small risk that maybe some of the other guys are.
So if he thinks he's number 1 overall, and most people think he's number 1 overall, and let's say he is number 1 overall, what do you think the Giants do at 2? I know both Gettleman and Pat Shurmur have said that they think Eli's got a lot of miles left, but we're going to choose the best player available, even though we're open to trading the number 2 overall pick. Get through this smoke and try and find what the actual fire is here, Ian.
Well, I think the way the Giants have done it is the way. I mean, for a couple of years, it was Giants and Panthers always took best player available, regardless of position. That's it. And now they sort of joined forces. It seems with Gettleman and Shula and the whole deal. They really will take the best player available. And the reason that's most interesting, at least to me, is they could take knowing Eli is on the back 9, probably using those fairway woods that you so eloquently discussed.
Yes.
By the way, it makes me so happy that we're on to golf promos now. I cannot wait to actually – the fact that we're almost there weather-wise and season-wise makes me so happy. But I really think they could take Barkley number 2. He's that good. There's no questions about him at all. They need a running back. I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah, to take Saquon Barkley, right? And then it comes down to it that maybe they go ahead and if they don't think look, that's what I think they should do. They take Saquon Barkley unless somebody rings the phone off the hook with a Mike Ditka-like offer for their entire draft. And they take Barkley, and then they decide, is Davis Webb the guy or not to be the man in the future? And if they want competition at that, then 34th overall, there should be somebody pretty damn high quality at the quarterback position available right there.
Well, yeah. Or, we could see what we've seen the last couple of years is them trade back into the first to select, Mason Rudolph or maybe one of these every year there's a surprise where a quarterback falls. Maybe one of these guys falls. And so maybe the Giants are in a perfect position to trade up, maybe like in the Paxton Lynch spot, 21-22, maybe in the Bridgewater spot a little late. I mean, there's, the Giants are going to have the ability to move around. And so I'll say this. If they called Saquon Barkley's name at number 2, I would not be shocked.
Yeah. Rich Eisen show has Ian Rapoport on right now. So Kirk Cousins, everything that I'm hearing, reading, certainly through your Twitter feed, that folks should get ready to see Kirk Cousins in purple. Is that what you would agree with that assessment right now?
Well, I would say at this point, they certainly appear to be the front runner. And, I don't think they're going to offer the most money. They got some serious commitments monetarily coming up, from Anthony Barr and Danielle Hunter and Diggs Thielen again. I mean, they got some money they're going to have to spend. But this is a team that is in a Super Bowl window. I believe they're going to make sure that they're ready to compete in that window. They're going to make a push to sign Kirk Cousins. I know it's a place he likes. I'm not ready to say it's over, but, man, they're going to take a really good swing at it.
So who would be the one that would knock his socks off to get? Because, look, I mean, you want to win now. You want to get a nice chunk of change. That's the spot. Denver's the spot. The Jets aren't the spot. And the Browns certainly aren't the spot. Could be Arizona potentially.
Yeah. Arizona, to me, is kind of a wild card because their defense is legit. And I think their coaching staff is going to be really, really, really good. I think Steve Wilkes is going to do a fantastic job. He is quite the salesman. He is a charismatic dude. I think they're going to be sort of like the Vikings, and I bet they come in less than the Jets money-wise. But the Cardinals really do have a lot to offer there. They really do.
What happens with Nick Foles? What do you think?
I could definitely I believe that they are open to trading him. Not I believe. They are open to trading him for the right price. Howie always seems to get the best of a deal. So I do not think they're going to let this year go by. If they get a real offer, legitimate offer, mid-round pick, I don't think he's going to let the year go by without capitalizing on a very, very good value for Nick Foles. I mean, they like Sudfeld behind him. I think they have enough confidence there. I think Foles' value is through the roof, and he wants to play too. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, you want to put him on the bench for another year after being Super Bowl MVP. Like, I think they're going to make everyone happy and eventually deal him to the one team that doesn't get the quarterback they want in free agency.
So when you say mid-level pick, you talking about a third rounder would get Nick Foles, pry him loose from Philadelphia? You think?
Yeah. Combine's so funny. I'm talking on the phone and Josh Rosen's just walking by me wondering who I'm talking to. It's great.
Well, tell him I said hi.
No, he's coming back.
Go ahead. It's fine.
Combine's great. Yeah, I mean, I think to me, Garoppolo got a 2. Favre a couple years back, it was, I think, a 4, if I remember correctly. I mean, a mid-round pick is a lot, So, yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what it eventually is going to be. And there's one thing that the Eagles know. It's how to maximize value. I do not think they'll rush, but I would imagine they'll be able to get something done eventually.
And so we're assuming Wentz is available? I mean, to play? I mean, he's going to be back?
Well, right. That's the wild card. They believe so, but no one has said to me, yeah, he's great. He's fine. Like, here's like in Houston, they basically know for a fact that Deshaun Watson is going to be good to go. No one has talked to me like that about Carson Wentz. They're optimistic. They think he's going to be okay, but no one has said, hey, forget about it. He's great. Because it's a complicated recovery. It's an LCL and ACL. It's slow. They got a great medical staff there, but no one has been able to say, yeah, man, he's good. Don't even worry about it,
Mm-hmm. All right, Ian, go do your voodoo. I'll see you later when I get to the stadium. Go ahead. You got it. That's Ian Rapoport.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.